Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Skull Army and friends. Rank 17 with SkullCrusher, compliments of the warrior, and a special extra node that made things right. And I'm going to tell you all about it in just a moment here. Let's pick up that beautiful, beautiful rank 17 chest. Nom 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 nom. Woo! Boom! Goes the dynamite, Skull Army. Let's do this. What is going on, Skull Army and friends? SkullCrusher here. We're coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video on my SkullCrusher account. And that's right, I'm stupid excited to announce that we have actually made rank 17 with the Warriors. And not only have we made it with the Warriors on 4ER gameplay, but we've really started to enhance our 4ER strategy with the Warriors and due to a special node. And I'm talking this guy right here, Smoke. That's right, Skull Army. I need to make it very clear to everybody that I literally chose the Smoke node over, I repeat, I literally chose the Smoke node over a Proto node. I could have got a Simo, I could have got a Shock Blaster, I could have got a Flotsam, but no. I'm gonna come back for this eventually. I wanted that Smoke node to bring my Warrior game to the level I know that it needed to be at, and honestly, Skull Army, if you are rocking Warriors for 4ER gameplay, for 4ER strategy, the Smoke is the final missing piece to the puzzle here. Once again, no gunboat energy here. We got that hanging out, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. And my gunboat itself is actually only at tick 4, so I'll probably max that out just to get that 2 extra gunboat energy, whatever, 1 less flare to worry about. But this is what has been going on in my log here. So out of the last 10 battles, we do have 3 losses with 7 wins, and we've got some pretty crazy warrior wins here as well. Big shout out to JB007, but we're gonna start things off with my Chinese character friend here, Skull Army. Most of these 4ER layouts have been looking the same, but my strategy with the Warriors has pretty much been the same as well. Notice that we've got 4 boats of Warriors under the coverage of Smoke being dropped on that right ramp. And of course, we've got a mid flare point, a ground flare with a med kit. And once again, the med kits have been coming in handy here. Of course, not only for the healing factor, the Warriors are self-healing. They do actually heal themselves after every swing of their hammer, but that was a beautiful, beautiful split right there. Then we do a delay drop with 2 boats of Warriors on the left ramp, far left side, cycling our Shock Smoke as needed. Then we drop Kavan with the last 2 boats of Warriors with a very aggressive Hail Mary flare. At this point, it doesn't matter if Kavan goes down. We only want to be able to fire off 1 2-second wins. If you can get 2-second wins, that's even better. More Warriors back on the battlefield. That's more DPS, more damage per second coming in for that last engine room. Warriors come out to play. Moving over to the next opponent. Big shout out to Tim here. But once again, 242. We pulled a 244 to 219 here. Now, can you say Warriors come out and play? Now, notice how we actually went 3 boats of Warriors on this one here. I felt a lot more comfortable knowing that there was only 2 machine guns and 1 flamethrower on that bottom right ER there. We went for a direct flare targeting the bottom left ER there. And then, of course, at this point, we went with 3 more boats of Warriors coming out on that left ramp, far left side, a direct flare to the bottom left ER. And this worked out perfectly. Look at these Warriors right here that literally made their way from all the way over here. Perfect timing. I was not planning that, but that just worked out very, very well that we had the Warriors actually meet up over there. And just like that, guys, boom, goes the dynamite. What's that? Oh, that's Dr.Kavan and 2 more bolts of Warriors coming out with the very aggressive Hail Mary flare on that bottom left engine room. Boom goes the dynamite, and these Warriors are getting it done for me. I'm really excited to showcase a Warrior stream. So this was 222 to 210 here. This was not a Warrior hit. I believe this one was a Rifleman Zuka. We lost this one 236 to 241, 257 to 249. Now that's got Warrior time written all over it. Keep in mind that I am beating Barrage players as well. This player doesn't even have any boom mines, no shock mines, no flamethrowers, no mortars. This is clearly a Warrior or a Barrage player, but notice that drop cycling the shock, and then the medkit. Shock on the bottom, medkit on the top right there. Let the warriors spread accordingly. Beautiful free clear. Come back over to the left ramp, far left side. 2 boats of warriors coming out under the coverage of smoke. No defenses in their way. Dr. Kavan being dropped with the last 2 boats of warriors. At this point, Kavan can go down as long as we can get Dr. Kavan coming out with at least 1 or 2 second wins. And it's an absolute savage strategy when all the pieces do come together. And honestly, smoke was the final piece in the puzzle. Shocks are another piece of the puzzle. Medkits are making a difference. They're not necessary, but they are helping and they are making a difference. Now, continuing on the path here, that was a very, very good, no, that was the at one, that was my 257, 248, you gotta love these warrior times, because these times literally go hand in hand with the barrage player. So notice how once again 4 boats of warriors coming out on that right ramp under the coverage of smoke here. This is where smoke is just making a massive difference here. If you are using warriors, once again guys, you will be able to get this done without the smoke, but just being able to use the coverage of smoke to get your 4 boats, 3 boats of warriors to those 2 ERs on the right side is crucial. And then look at this, 2 boats of warriors coming out under the coverage of smoke. Follow up with the shock directly on the flamethrower and the machine gun. Get our drop down. Kavan, 2 more boats of warriors. Direct flare. No need for smoke on this one. We actually dropped a smoke on the left side to support some of those warriors coming over from that bottom left engine room, but another savage time. And I am beating barrage players. And once again, we gave up on a shock blaster on a proto node to push forward with the smoke and the warriors, and it is just coming together like beautiful. So we did lose this one, 215 to 237, and then 244 to 217 Skull Army. Once again, that's got warriors come out to play written all over it. This strategy is freaking insane. 4 boats of warriors under the coverage of smoke. This one I liked because we actually dropped the smoke directly on the engine room. I think we followed up with a shock on these 2 machine guns here. Yes, we did. We actually missed the 1 machine gun. And then we just went for an aggressive Hail Mary flare targeting the other ER, knowing that 4 boats of warriors was going to be more than enough to bring it down. 2 boats of warriors coming out on that left ramp, far left side under the coverage of smoke, flaring directly to that bottom left engine room. And then, of course, what? Dr. Kavan and my last 2 boats of warriors with a second win with that aggressive Hail Mary flare, medkit on the core as well. Boom! Goes the dynamite Skull Army. I'm speechless. I'm speechless because like I know I'm gonna start running into some of these really dirty layouts, but for the time being guys, this is an adequate, more than adequate attack strategy for 4 engine room to push your way to rank 17 and then some. So massive shout out to Thunder. This was my boss fight for rank 17. I do want to point out that, you know, I had a couple losses in here. That was a lost boss fight for 17. That was another lost boss fight for 17, and then 3rd time's a charm. We got it by 2 seconds here. Big shout out to Thunder. But once again, we're beating a barrage player with the power of warriors. This one I really liked. What do you notice, guys? 4 boats of warriors coming out on that right ramp under the coverage of smoke, directly flaring the engine room. Now we do have the 5 flamethrowers over here, but really didn't get in our way there. That was a beautiful shock right there, timing to pin down 2 of the 5 flamethrowers. Aggressive flare, knowing that 4 boats of warriors was going to be more than enough. We've got our delay 2 boats of warriors coming out to play. This one didn't even need smoke. I think we got 1 shock on the machine gun, not taking any chances, and a beautiful time delay drop with Dr. Kavan, our last 2 boats of warriors. There's the second wind. Kavan goes down, medkit on the bottom right engine room on the left side, and boom goes the dynamite Skull Army. And that was the boss fight that pushed my account SkullCrusher in to rank 17, and I'm hoping that we can just maintain our rank and keep it going from there. For the time being, I believe we are at least still top 25 in Canada there. Big shout out to everybody absolutely dominating there. 0 AM BB tips for the win. 0 AM again there. Nominator Mike, oh my god, another 0 AM, and there's Derek's Cabin and General Electric just dominating. Hey Pete, once again, that is CMDRJ Doom with 2 accounts in the No Scroll Club right there. Well done, buddy. Well done. But Skull Army and friends, we will be wrapping up today's warship video with 4 ER strategy, warriors, and a smoke. Do not forget to leave a like on today's video if you are new and you are digging this content, metaphorically speaking, okay? Consider grabbing a stick of dynamite, all right, and then running over to that subscribe button, placing that set stick of dynamite beside the subscribe button, lighting set stick of dynamite, running away, and that's right, blow up that sub button. We are officially about 110 subscribers away from 8,000 Skull Army. Thank you for the love and support. We will officially be wrapping up today's video. Now, I think it's time to make like a Tom and cruise. Have a wonderful day, Skull Army. We'll catch you on the next stream. Peace!